Look at your bank account right now. If you're like 60% of Americans, you are living paycheck to paycheck. You get paid on Friday, pay rent on Monday, buy groceries on Tuesday, and by Wednesday, you're praying nothing breaks before the next payday. The American dream feels less like a pursuit of happiness and more like a desperate doggy paddle to keep your head above water. We are facing a unique economic squeeze. Inflation has cooled slightly, but prices haven't dropped. They just stopped rising as fast. Your rent is up 30% since the pandemic. A cart of groceries that used to cost $100 is now $160. And amidst this chaos, a radical question is gaining traction online. Is it possible to survive in the United States on just $500 a month?
$500 in America. Really?
The short answer, in most major US cities, absolutely not. $500 won't even cover a studio apartment's rent in Topeka, Kansas, let alone Seattle or Miami. But the long answer, the economic survivor's answer? Yes, it is possible, but it requires a level of sacrifice most people aren't willing to make. Today we are breaking down the brutal math of extreme survival in modern America. Before we discuss how to live on $500, we need to understand why anyone would need to. The average American salary has remained largely stagnant when adjusted for real inflation over the last 2 decades. Yet, the cost of the 3 pillars of survival, housing, healthcare, and education, has exploded. We are caught in an economic trap. The system depends on you overextending yourself. It relies on you needing that new car loan to get to the job that barely pays for the car loan. It thrives on your credit card debt, bridging the gap between your wage and your reality. To even consider living on $500 a month means you aren't just budgeting. You are opting out of the standard American consumer model entirely. You are entering economic triage. This isn't about saving money for a vacation. This is about stopping the bleeding before you lose the patient. So, how do you do it? How do you survive on $500 in the USA? Let's be very clear. To make the math work, your housing cost must be near zero. The average US rent is over $1,700. That's 3 times our entire budget. To hit $500 total, you have 3 extreme options for housing. Number 1, extreme house hacking. You are renting a couch, a closet, or sharing a single room with multiple people in a low cost of living area. You are trading privacy for solvency. Number 2, vehicle residency. Van life isn't always the glamorous Instagram aesthetic. For many, it's a stealth minivan parked in a Walmart lot because it's the only way to avoid rent. Number 3, the caretaker model. Trading labor, property management, elder care, farm work in exchange for a free room. Once housing is solved, the rest of the $500 goes like this. Food, $150 a month. You are done eating out forever. You are eating for fuel, not pleasure. Rice, beans, eggs, frozen vegetables. You become an expert at the discount grocery aisle. Transport, $50 a month. No car payment, no insurance, no gas guzzler. You are walking, biking, or using the absolute minimum public transport. That leaves you $300 for a phone plan. A cheap MVNO, hygiene, and inevitable emergencies. It's a grim existence. It's brittle. One major car repair or medical bill will break you. But it is mathematically possible. I can hear you saying, that sounds horrible. I don't want to live in a van down by the river. And you're right. For 99% of you watching, the $500 challenge isn't a lifestyle goal. It's a thought experiment to show you how much fat is actually in your budget. You don't need to get to $500. But what if you could get your expenses down to $1,500 or $2,000? Here are the real economist-approved solutions for the current US climate. Solution 1. Geographic arbitrage. If you work remotely, why are you paying San Francisco or New York rents? Moving to a mid-sized city in the Midwest or Southeast can instantly cut your major expenses by 40% without cutting your salary. Solution 2. Attack the debts that are attacking you. The average American is drowning in high-interest consumer debt. Stop investing, stop saving, Stop doing anything else until those 25% APR credit cards are gone. They are emergencies. Solution 3. Strategic income expansion. Don't just drive Uber endlessly. Develop a high-value skill, data entry, specialized freelancing, consulting, that you can deploy for 10 hours a week to generate an extra $1,000 a month, specifically for savings. Living on $500 a month in America is possible, but it's a brutal form of survival. However, the mindset of the $500 survivor is powerful. It's the realization that you need far less than marketing companies tell you. It's understanding that freedom isn't about how much you earn. It's about how much you keep. The system wants you indebted and dependent. The most rebellious thing you can do right now is regain control of your finances. If this reality check hit home, smash that like button so the algorithm shows this to more people struggling in this economy. And subscribe if you want real financial strategy, not just comforting lies. It's time to wake up.